Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with Bank the Bet podcast, all the way from the Winners and Winers studio, coming to you with the Fab Five for the NFL this weekend. Let's take a look at five of my favorite picks, shall we? I'm not going to lie to you, these are all the Sunday games. My favorite pick, maybe that Monday night contest, is my hometown Kansas City Chiefs travel out to the Fire Zone there to take on the Rams. But you know what? We'll talk about that tomorrow. That's what's called a teaser in the business. So here we go. This is for Sunday action. First game up, we got the Minnesota Vikings at the Chicago Bears. The Bears are minus 2.5. Hey, guess what, everybody? Remember that guy, Dalvin Cook? He's finally healthy for Minnesota. Yay! Had a great week last week. Just 10 carries, but 89 yards. I'm no math major, but I think that's an average of about 8.9 yards per carry. Somebody check me out and give me a thumbs up in the comment section if that's right. Anyway, he's healthy, but the bad news for the Vikings, Bears have the number one rushing defense in the NFL. Mitch Trubisky finally looking like maybe the quarterback the Bears thought he was going to be all along. He's thrown for 300 yards in three of his last five games, and one of those two games where he failed to throw for 300 yards was that game in Buffalo, where Buffalo just couldn't stop handing him the ball for defensive touchdowns on fumbles, interceptions. I think they had a parachutist bring a ball in, and the Bears were actually able to recover that and score on that as well. They only ran 45 plays, did the Bears, yet they won 41-9. So that was a weird game, kind of an outlier. So if you throw that one out, three of his last four games, Trubisky's thrown for 300 yards. I think he gets it done here again against the Vikings. I like the Bears at home in this spot. I think the Bears have a chance to establish their dominance against the Vikes and claim the division for their own. And I think they get it done right here. Take the Bears minus 2.5 up there at Soldier Field. All right, heading to the Big Easy, everybody, as the Philadelphia Eagles travel down to the Superdome to take on the New Orleans Saints. The New Orleans Saints don't look now. Everybody's talking about Kansas City, L.A. You know who the top scoring team in the NFL is? Well, you're probably going to guess it now. It's the New Orleans Saints, absolutely. They are one, Chiefs are two, Rams are three. There you go. Drew Brees, the ageless wonder, man. He's as Tom Brady knows, those late 30s, that's the time where you really start to make hay. And Drew Brees is no different. He is all over this game, all over the game right now. He is really, really performing at a high level. But what else is new, right? Here's what I like in this game. I like a funky little bet here. The spread on this is 8.5 points at Philadelphia getting 8.5. I don't hate that. I wouldn't be mad at you if you played that 8.5, but I got a little bet that I like better. I like the Saints in the first half minus 4.5. A little fun fact for you: the Saints have outscored their opponents 87-37 in the last three games in the first half. Right? You knew it was coming in the first half. Philly, on the other hand, they averaged for all of their games just under 9 points in the first half, 8.9 points in the first half. I think the speed, a lot like the Chiefs last week, I think the speed and the skill level of the Saints offense catches teams by surprise. There's no way to practice for it. There's no way your third string quarterback is running the scout team to look like Drew Brees. That speed, that offense, and the accuracy that Drew Brees is throwing with this year, over 70% completion rate. I think the Saints open it up, and I think they take a big lead there in the first half. Give me the Saints first half minus 4.5. All right, heading to the nation's capital, as we've got two teams going in very, very different directions, although they're both still 6-3. They're both leading their division, but one of them is headed up, one of them's headed down. It's Houston's minus 3 at Washington. The over-under in this game is 42. This is a great spot for Houston right here. They're coming off a bye week for the first time all season. Everyone got to practice together. Everybody's healthy. Washington, you can't say the same thing for them at all. They have been absolutely decimated on the offensive line. They lost their starting two guards the week before last. Last week, they lost one of their tackles. Good chance the other tackle's going to be out. The other tackle is banged up. I don't want to say they're getting short on offensive linemen, but I'm keeping my phone on just in case right before this game starts, because you never know when they're going to want the old fat man to suit up, all right? I like a double dipper here. I like Houston giving away 3 points. I like Houston on the road to cover the 3, and I also like under 42. Don't know where the offense is going to come from with the Skins in this game. Houston's going to run the ball. They're going to want to control the clock. I think that total stays under 42. For those of you that are scared of a 42, don't be. Back when I was a boy, back when we used to bet games like 10 years ago, 42 that's about a normal total. So yeah, don't be afraid of 42. It's fine. Relax. Ain't nobody gonna score. Houston -3 and under 42. Double dip, double dip. All right. Last game is out there on the West Coast. Hey, speaking of fire, the Denver Broncos are heading to L.A. In their beautiful, spacious soccer stadium to play in front of 24,000 vaguely disinterested Chargers fans. As Denver is taking on the Chargers, the bet I like in this is the total. It is 46.5. Again, I probably wouldn't hate you if you wanted to play Chargers -7. The Denver's this game is often close. Those AFC West battles are often closer than they should be on paper. The bet I like better is I like the Chargers here. Both teams are going to look to run the ball. LA is 7th in rushing offense. Denver is 9th in rushing offense. I like this game to be shortened by the run. Go ahead and give me the Chargers under 46.5. All right, guys, there you go. It's the Fab Five for the NFL this week. Good luck to everybody. By the way, we went 4-0-1 last week in our Fab Five, with Indianapolis fading just a little bit down the stretch and letting Jacksonville kick a late field goal there to push the -3. Other than that, we were perfect. So we'll look to keep that momentum. As always, if you like what we're doing, make sure you subscribe to our page. Check that little bell so you'll get a bing every time that we post a new video. Spoiler alert: it's every day. We're doing one pretty much every day. All right. So yeah, subscribe to our channel, like our video. Hey man, tell me if you like our picks. If you like these five, let me know. If you got something different that you'd like to play, or if you think I'm a moron, as some of my Mac picks this week would certainly indicate. Let me know that too. I got big shoulders and thick skin, so yeah, I ain't scared. Let me know what you think. And as always, follow us on social media. Check us out on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. And my own personal project. Don't forget to listen to Bank the Bet podcast every single day. You can check out the link at our site for that. But until tomorrow, when we'll be talking about, oh man, what will we be talking? Oh, probably the Monday Night Football game. I can't remember who's playing, but we'll be back tomorrow and talk about that because I think as I remember right, it may be a good one. So we'll be sure to check that out. You guys be good. Let's get some money down on these games. We got five contests here. Hey man, let's get about 3 or 4 winners. I'd like that, and then we could all just you know what I'm saying, head back to the window. This is Scott Steen. You guys take care. Have a great weekend. See you tomorrow.